Okay. And we're back. And we're back. Yeah, you may want to hold off.
Okay.
You struggled so pitifully with those other files.
Wow.
We're just keeping it
Okay,
real.
fine. I will just take my sorry ass.
Yeah, maybe go back to Golden Quay.
Clay.
Quay!
Clay.
Oh, or you could go help the kitty out. Why aren't you? I thought that'd be like the first thing you would do is go help that poor kitty.
Fine.
It's starving.
It's at the same place, so
Yeah.
I will
In
just...
Starvingville. In Hungry Town.
You looking what I'm doing?
Huh? Don't! What, are you in a hurry?
Yeah.
You think you're going to get through this? I think I have like 70 hours into this game. And I mean, at one point, like, I was just going straight through the main story. Like, I wasn't holding my punches.
Yeah? I'm pretty beat. Can we call it a night and head to the
Shut
hotel?
up.
No.
I'm pretty beat. It's 6 p.m.
We keep moving.
I'm tired.
Seriously?
God, I fell asleep last night at like 10, and I apparently I turned my alarm off this morning. I don't even remember doing it, but all of a sudden I woke up and it was light out,
Now might
and
be a good time to consider where we'll set
I was like, well, it's summer, like it's almost summer, so it's starting to get to that point where it's brighter in the morning, and I just like had this weird thought. I was like, it's probably like 5 a.m. And realistically, it was like 7:15. So I went back to sleep at like 7:15.
Oh, no.
Got out of bed at like 7:45. I still got to work by like 8:30 too.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
I was up really late working on arts and crafts.
Arts, like what kinds of arts and crafts?
Just like home improvement arts and crafts.
Oh,
Yeah.
those are like Shelby Arts and Crafts.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm having fun. That's why I had you get me all those
Oh, the gloves.
rubber gloves.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's too dark, right? He wants me to drive
Oh
now.
yeah.
Can I drive fast?
I don't think you can drive any faster than this. Not yet, anyway. You can get upgrades for your car.
We best head back into town.
God, I love that car so much.
Should I just take over?
Yeah, just take over. Really, not much changes by
I'll
taking
take
over.
over from
You can
So be
still
it.
just like put it on a track, basically.
You keep the recklessness to a minimum.
To a minimum.
If he's worried about you being reckless, why doesn't he just keep driving?
Right.
Like what is it?
Sure you can help
The concept of like the demons coming out at night. Why does that mean that Ignis can't? Is it because he has glasses? Like he can't drive at night because he has glasses?
Because I have classes.
Yeah.
Wow, this car is slow.
It's we've been over this before.
It is not a classic car. I do not agree with you.
Why? A classic car is defined by the fact that it's old. It's old. It was at least his dad's car, if not his dad's car. You don't know anything.
You don't know anything. You don't know
Nothing.
Final Fantasy. You just you shut up.
Yeah, this is the first Final Fantasy game you've played, isn't it?
I know.
You don't know shit.
I don't. You're right.
To be fair, I've played... Well, no, I've played a fair few. I've watched Dan play through 6. I've played through a little bit of it myself. It's maybe the best Final Fantasy. I've played through 7 multiple times. I've played through 8, 9, 10. I've watched Andrew play some 10 too. I've never played it myself.
Mm-hmm.
I played some 11, which is amazing. It's a really good MMO. I played 12. I played 13, which was the worst thing that's ever been created.
Why? How so?
It's infamously linear. Everyone just calls it like the hallway simulator and things like that because at like 1 or 2 points in the game are you ever able to like walk outside. Every other point in the game you're just constantly walking straight forward, and they also their personification of the summons in that game were like infamously not well received. They, instead of it being like monsters and stuff, they were vehicles. So like one of the famous summons was like a motorcycle instead of being like a woman, and one of them was like a doom buggy instead of being like.
Wait, do I need to go in there? Sorry to interrupt.
No, that's fine. Yeah, I think you want to go down.
Now then, let's start from the top.
No. Can't even do that, right?
Hey. Sorry, go ahead.
No, so that's pretty much it. Is they just and there's so much hype around it. Like the cinematics for it, the CG and everything were so gorgeous, and
it just failed on the whole.
I mean,
concept.
it's sold well. I mean, it by definition it didn't fail, but yeah, no, it let
doesn't
a
the
lot of
Final
people
Fantasy
down.
series in itself sell pretty well?
Yeah, I mean,
So-
you can call anything Final Fantasy and it's going to sell pretty well.
Right.
But
that's
so then
probably the reason.
so 13, and there are people that like it, and that's good. You know, like anyone that finds enjoyment in anything, you know, more power to you. Like I think Andrew likes 13 a lot for the story,
Where do we go?
but
from
and then I think they made a sequel to 13. Yeah, they did. I have no input on that. I don't know anything about it. And then 14 was an MMO as well, which is phenomenal. We played a lot of that. And then this is 15.
Nice.
here? You ready to rumble, Nut?
But one game I really want us to stream, it's a GameCube game. It's called Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles.
Okay.
Everyone plays on a Game Boy Advance as a controller, and then you all plug it into the GameCube. So we have to find, they're like $5 now, and you play as like 5 or 6 different races, and you all live in the town. And when you all start, you actually like start a family and like decide what your family like contributes to the town, what your character likes to eat, and this sort of thing. And then you all leave the town together and go off and quest and stuff, and like things actually happen in the town. The town like progresses. It was also not very well received, but I super love it.
Huh.
And it would be, and like you have like all of your character information right there on the screen and everything too as
That's
the
kinda
controller.
cool.
Which, yeah, I mean, it was way ahead of its time. It was awesome. It's like, did you play Four Swords, the Zelda?
I did not.
Okay, but it's the same concept where for Four Swords, it had like more utility with that controller. Like you could, if you went inside a building or inside a cave, your character would like come onto the controller, and then when you leave, you'd go back up on the screen. So it was pretty cute.
That is cool.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to play Breath of the Wild, though.
Yeah.
Speaking of Zelda.
I know. I watched this video the other day of, it was like just 100 super random things that you can do in that game, and most of them were things I haven't even seen, and it's crazy because I mean, I watched Dan play that a lot. I played quite a bit of it with him, and there are just so many random things in that game, like physics based, and just it's awesome. One thing I saw that was crazy. I don't know if you've seen this. If you're standing on a bridge, and you know there are like random merchants walking by and everything, and if you you stand up on like the edge of the bridge, like the handhold thing, and look down, they'll start trying to talk you off the ledge, like you're
Really?
gonna commit suicide. Yeah.
What?
Oh, it's so cool.
Huh. I've never seen, I guess I've never seen someone try and do it.
Yeah, but that's what I mean is like there are so many things in that game that, you know, like you're not gonna, unless someone makes a compilation video like that, you know, you could play hundreds of hours and never see that.
I'm getting the kitty some fish.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to talk to him?
Yeah, I think you.
Hello there. Come to fish the deep blue
Yeah,
sea?
you have to fish for it. So everyone has like their own hobby sort of thing, and Noct, he is a fisherman. So it's kind of like a mini game,
All right.
which I'm really bad at. Dan's pretty good at it, I guess, but
You see this, Nut?
I'm always bad at fishing in every game.
Knock.
When we played Final Fantasy 14, you pick a class like any MMO, and you level that up. But in Final Fantasy 14, anything you do is classified as a class. So if you are, did you ever play WoW or anything like that?
Mm-mm.
So in all those games, you have like side jobs like mining and crafting and stuff. But in Final Fantasy 14, if you are going to do any of that, you actually like essentially put on that hat, like for the time being, you're a level blank, like fisherman. So the first class that Dan leveled up to max level was fisherman. So he was like, he wasn't even high enough level to get into some of the areas because like if anything found him, they would kill him. So he would literally sneak over to like the rivers and stuff to fish in the higher level areas.
Huh. Okay, tilt
Tilt.
the left analog stick in a direction. Okay,
Yep.
so this way.
Uh-huh.
This
Oh.
way. I have to wait. I have to press R2 to build. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I think at that point you kind of have to like snap it in that direction. Ooh, 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 ooh. Too much tension. Ooh.
This cat.
All right, this one's perfect.
Great job, Noct.
That's right.
Ugh, I hate fish.
Really?
I don't like eating fish. I don't like looking at fish.
You like sushi, don't you?
No.
Really? Why am I learning all this new stuff about you?
I don't know.
You're allergic to bees.
Yep.
You don't like sushi, my
No.
favorite food.
I like tempura, like chicken tempura
Sure.
sushi.
Yeah, but
Which
that's
is
like,
essentially, I understand that as a
I mean-
sushi purist, don't consider it sushi.
I mean, that's fine.
But even that, I'll have like veggie rolls, and the veggie rolls have to be rolled in cucumber because I can't eat seaweed because it has that taste to me, and it just sets off my gag reflex. It's not even like I don't like it. It's like my brain will not let me try to eat it.
You're weird.
I would love to like fish. You know, that's a whole other healthy meat option that I could explore.
Yeah. It's great.
But I mean, you know, like when we go up and do our like fishing trips and stuff up north, like we do the dads and lads thing that we do every year. We will like catch. I mean, we almost never catch anything, but when we do, it's like this really fresh like perch and everything, and they all go crazy over it because one of my friend's dads is like he's great at like doing the deep fry thing with the fish, and they all lose their minds over it. And every time I'm like, I'm gonna try to eat it this time. Like maybe I like it now, and nope.
Nope.
It
Still
just
no.
comes like, ah! It just comes right back out of my mouth.
Nope. Can't do it.
Welcome to
Yeah, it's a
Golden
bummer.
I love fish. Let me rephrase. I don't like fishy fish. I like fish though.
Like you don't like catfish.
If cooked right.
See, that's when I always assume. I've never eaten it, obviously, but I always assume that would be like a really fishy fish because it's like a bottom dwelling. And Shelby actually really likes catfish. Like I just ugh. So slimy, and it's been in lake water its whole life,
So,
just saturating in.
yeah. Okay, so I was told to talk to her, but I talked. Oops.
No end of headaches.
I talked to her.
Maybe you shouldn't skip through dialogue, and you would know what's going on.
I didn't skip through dialogue.
Sure. Okay, hit circle.
Thank you for your patronage.
Look at your quest again. You might have to stand slightly off to the. Yeah, there you go.
Didn't skip through dialogue, sir.
Well, oh, excuse me for thinking that you did.
That the best pickup line you've got?
What? No,
What? No.
there's this.
No.
I'm only teasing. I have a feeling. I know
Shut
the
up,
feeling.
Amelia.
Let me whip something up.
She does this when like we're going to bed.
First, though,
She'll be laying in bed when I get up there, and then she'll run downstairs and wait until like both of us are in bed, and then she'll just start meowing like that loud. I used to think that she was blind. I used to think
Yeah.
like she would get nervous because she didn't know where to go anymore, and she would just start like crying for help. But she is not blind.
She is not blind. Oh, I didn't get.
No, you have the fish, I think.
Nope, I don't.
Okay.
Great. I'll start on it.
Oh, okay. So the first was talking to her about the cooking for the cat.
clingy, and they're notorious.
Have you ever
for too.
watched someone prepare a monkfish?
When it comes
No.
to food,
You should do that.
I
I've never watched it in real life,
you are wise to entrust the cooking
but
to me. Here.
yeah, they're pretty gross.
A monkfish.
Monkfish, yeah, we'll talk about that next time. But yeah, monkfish. Look up monkfish. Talk about it next time.